And the King James Version, the Old English translation, with its stately language, it rendered verse 2, "In my Father's house there are many mansions." Our translation has dwelling places. Other translations have rooms. Let's all hope the King James Version is right, shall we? Whatever word we put there, the metaphor has an architectural sense to it, a physical space. So when it comes to imagining Jesus preparing the place for us, naturally, because of the language, our minds jump to the physical space. You know, hipster Jesus with his leather tool belt on, hanging crown molding. Don't you think your heavenly dwelling should have crown molding, right? And like the perfect mattress. And, you know, looking out over the 18th green on the heavenly Augusta or something like that. Lamar Williamson, who's a biblical scholar, he wrote on this passage, said, "I've been all around the world. One of the things I've noticed is that whenever this passage is read, the people who hear it imaginatively decorate their mansion with elements from their own culture." Or really, he says, as they yearn for their culture to be, kind of idealize their culture. That makes some natural sense that we do that, but is it right? Like, do medieval Christians all get castles? Right? And Native Americans from the plains all get very large teepees? Or maybe we should recognize that the only architectural elements involved in Jesus' preparation are two heavy wooden beams set at right angles to one another. And the nails are used to hold flesh onto those beams. And in getting the rooms ready, the closest things to paint that Jesus uses is his blood as it streams down the cross. There's stonework, I guess, too, a tomb hewn out of the rock, and that great big stone rolled away. But this is rather macabre architecture. This is Jesus' preparation of a place for us. Jesus prepares a place for us by his cross and resurrection, not by fluffing our pillows on our heavenly beds. That was what Jesus meant when he said, "I go to prepare a place for you." Jesus' work of preparation forever changed our experience of death, such that death became a step into an even fuller life. Yet when it comes to this fuller life, no matter how evocative we find the phrase "many mansions," Jesus gave us almost no details about what that place was like. All those imaginative leaps we just did, that's all us. That's not here. The only thing Jesus says is that it's with God the Father in my Father's house, and there's lots of room. That is all Jesus said about it. Now, the destination we are going to is not unimportant. Right? The heavenly prize is hardly insignificant. Eternal rest and reunion with loved ones, joy beyond comprehension, the very presence of God himself. But I believe we have misplaced something if the only answer we can come up with to "am I making a mistake" is based on who gets the best eternal habitation. Namely, we've misplaced our Lord, who is the way. The reason Jesus tells his disciples not to let their hearts be troubled is that following Jesus is not just the best investment for their eternal future, but the best way to live today. For it is the way that makes God known to us today. Following Jesus is the way we come to see and know God.